First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakah Kodash. I'm going to give double honors to my apostles and elders, great millstones, who teach very well. While not this truth from, and salutation out there to the hopeful elect who continue to push this word in our truth, faith, and sincerity. And also shalom to the men, women, and children who sincerely believe upon the words of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, man. And it's mentioned in the words of Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai that way. The economy of America or the economy of Esau will fail. Even though we know it's order of chaos, all these things are organized. These guys are trying to push forth a way of a digital dollar in order to get their NWO. But ultimately, it's the will of Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai to break this place down, man. Because in the latter days, it was written that this kingdom, well, for the lack of better words, droop, or become weak. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get this in the book of St. Matthew, the 24th chapter. This is the book of Salakia. This is the book of Isaiah 24. And I'm going to jump down to verse 4. It says, the earth mourneth and fadeth away. The world languisheth and fadeth away. The holy people of the earth do languish. In Esau, he is the most haughty and proudest people upon the planet Earth, man. Now, real quick, let's go into that word haughty. This is the word haughty. Strong's H 4791. It says haughty, height, elevation, elevated place, in a high place, because Esau, America, is the highest ruling nation upon the planet Earth, man. Even the world currency is actually based off what? The petrodollar. Let's go ahead and go back. Now let's go into the word languish. Because again, this is the high and the proud. They will languish. Let's go into the word languish. Strong's H 53:4 and Strong's H 534. It says to become weak, to droop. So this proud nation had their head up high, for the lack of better words. The Lord, he's bringing that proud nation down, man. It says to be exhausted, to be weak, droop, to be or grow feeble. And that's what's been happening into this economy, man. All of these band-aids, you know what I'm saying? These people pushing money towards the economy just so it can look good. For the lack of better words, all that is gone out the window. Now, real quick, before I jump back, I'm going to go ahead and get this from Double 7.
This is Dabu 7. In these days, we're seeing more and more signs of depression, not recession. Here with
right there, he said we see more and more signs of depression, not recession, man. And again, because of a recession, it's inflation, certain things happen, but it's a possibility, you can bounce back and we can throw a couple band-aids on it and everybody be okay. Back in 2008. You know what I'm saying? Everybody can be okay as long as we just do these plans. Hey, it's getting past that now, man. Again, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Ba'ashim Awashai, the Lord is breaking down this place. Economy is actually breaking down this system as a whole.
Our economy, and we've just seen one of these indicators off the charts that show that we're in a position that we've not been in and have not seen since the peak of the Great Depression in 1932. So people could say, oh, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Well, per the numbers and per real disposable income, when you look at those charts right now, it's the worst ever. It's second only to the Great Depression. And this is a huge drop. It fell over $1 trillion in 2022. This results in the standard of living rapidly declining out there. We're seeing the dollar get
and right there, man, he said it dropped over $1 trillion, man. You know, and it actually is the beginning of what the downfall of this kingdom. Let's go ahead and get another precept because he's always bringing up what the depression, the stock market crash in the 1930s, a time when America was down on its luck. Hey, that time is not going away. No, that time is back and badder than ever, man. But these people, they're in a sense of nothing can possibly go wrong. That's why the scriptures say, when they shall say peace and safety, then destruction shall come upon you, man. You think everything is going to be fine, but the Lord is going to sneak up upon you with destruction and death, man. You know? Let's go ahead and get this in the book of 1 Thessalonians 5. And let's start at verse 1. It says, but of the times and seasons, brethren, you have no need that I write unto you. And even this guy, Dabu, said, in these last days is looking bad. Hey, and you know, you don't need no weather forecast to know. Just look at your bank account. You know, a matter of fact, look at the price of eggs. Go to the grocery store and look how much food is, man. And you don't think that it's gonna, even gas. Gas is high as hell now, man. You know, the inflation of last summer, gas was down there almost $4 down here in the South. You know. But again, they bounced back. Now it's just on $3.25. Hey, it's still high as hell from 5 years ago. But Jake don't see that. Let's continue on, though. It says, for yourselves know perfectly that the day of the Lord so comes as a thief in the night. And through these different articles and through these different precepts that the Lord revealed unto us, this is how we know that that day is coming, man. Verse 3, for when they shall say peace and safety in America, even though Joe Biden is a corpse full of lack of battle words and everything is just going bad in this society. At the end of the day, Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashai is setting up for this place to fall, man. You know, let's go ahead and read this again. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. So you will not be able to escape the wrath of Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashai that's coming up, you know. The Lord, he's not finna get ready to sit back and let America bounce back. No, the Lord, he have destruction prophesied for America. And that destruction, it starts with what? The destruction of the economy. You know, and in plenty of ways, the Lord is hitting this place with blows. But that's one of the main ways how the Lord is going to break this place down. Because once that digital dollar come out, it's going to be a choice, man. You know, whether you're going to serve the Lord or whether you're going to take a device inside your hand, you know. Let's go ahead and go right here. This is the book of Zephaniah 1. Zephaniah 1, I'm going to jump down to verse 10. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith the Lord, Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai, that there shall be a noise of a cry from the fish gate, and a howling from the second, and a great crashing from the hills. And this, the second fall of what? The U.S. economy. Because again, Dabu 7, he was talking about the depression, 1930s. America was down on this luck. Yeah, that was the first time it fell. And in 2008, people got a little preview of how bad it was, but it's going to get even worse now, man. You know? Get to a point when people are not going to be able to afford their homes. Women, they can't be able to afford their inframeal, you know, things like that. It shows you that Yahweh Bahashim and Hawashai is finna get ready to bring chaos throughout the planet Earth, man. You know? Because ultimately, when these things are going on, these devils are going to have a digital dollar to try to save everything. So everything can be back to normal. But the only thing that's going to be normal is that radiation beaming from your hand, man. You know, so let's play the rest of this video and end it off.
Based. At the same time, they're talking about the all-out death of the petrodollar. Openly. Shifting gears here on this world stage. As the almighty dollar is about to fall apart right in front of your eyes. And as this happens, they're going to try to digitize it, making the CBDC. And then they may follow the lead of other countries in terms of the gold, in terms of confiscation, trying to back it and everything else. This is going to open the door for a massive underground barter system. I hope you're ready.
And right there, man, through the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua, he revealed these things unto us so we're prepared when it comes down to it, man. But, just going back, the digital dollar is going to be a gateway into that CHIP being made mandated, because you're not going to be able to buy or sell unless you're under that CBDC, man. Unless you're under that paycheck, man. Your direct deposit, which will actually put your money in your hand, man. He will actually put the money that he owes you in your hand. At the end of the day, once you clock out, they might get a direct deposit, and it might just hit ding. Your chip just vibrated, your CHIP just vibrated, and all of a sudden now you got your money. We don't know how they gonna do it, but we know they is. So yeah, I pray this video was edifying. I want to say call Allah Yumla Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, Bahashim Rakakodash, Shalom DTA, and Bob.